Hello and welcome everybody back to the League of Ungentlemanly Warfare. Kebablord here, and yeah, welcome back to our big Anno 1800 Let's Play. And this is going to be a very interesting episode because, well, we will have to deal with a coffee situation. But first, again, a little apology of why the last episode has been like 2 weeks ago. The reason is quite simple. Change of temperature, meaning ill, flu, nasty. And I didn't want to snort the entire time into the microphone. Therefore, I prefer to actually wait until it's over. So, and as I said, in this episode we are going to deal with a coffee situation. And we need 26 production lines, which is, in my opinion, complete overkill. I don't really like that. And yeah, we need to see what we can do about that. I mean, okay, here we have a coffee plantation with productivity plus 7%. That is at least a start.
Ready, Admiral.
But not really what I wanted so far.
Beautiful.
I just want to make sure that we got everything that we needed. And again, with the large amount of coffee that we need, that is just not nice. So, what we are going to do in this episode is we are going to spend most of the time actually looking for items that we can use for optimizing via trade units. And I really hope that we can find something that works for us. I mean, here we have a better cruiser anyway,
Not
so...
everything of yours is out in the open.
So,
My
let's see.
life
Do you
is
have
my
any interesting
prison.
personalities for us? Good thing we have so much money available.
Is it only Madame Kahina's prices that are criminal? Or is there some truth to these rumors about her past?
Yeah, it actually does not seem like we are getting some items here that help us in the new world.
The festival has ended.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it. Okay, so we will
Your city
focus
is
on
growing ugly.
Isabel Samento. Oh.
Monitor, ready.
Good to see a friendly face in these
Okay,
times.
that very likely can help us in other areas. Yeah, we already got
May there be
modiste.
more good news from you. We're running low on everything, as usual.
Game saved.
Charlotte the Chocoholic. Interesting.
Steersman!
I just want to get as
are
many
here to
useful
help.
items as possible here. I mean, for the cigars, yeah, that is also going to be useful.
We would welcome more volunteers.
Another chocoholic, just in case. Oh, affects cacao plantation, cotton plantation, coffee plantation, and plantain plantation. Productivity plus 20% and negative 20% number of modules, meaning we are going to save a lot of space with that item.
La Corona may be our enemy, not the Queen. But to you are sure you weren't followed?
I mean, the good thing is we have a few million to spend. The arborist might also be useful for us.
You are here to help?
Affects tortilla make a different kind of workforce. Might that actually be useful here for our tortilla makers over here? Oh, we already got that.
Ship constructed.
Darn it. But, well, just in case we want to build another production somewhere else, and here I just mistook the little quest star
Cargo stations.
We're running low on everything, as usual.
for a useful harbor.
A fire broke out.
So, back in business again.
You are here to help?
That is actually something that Anno 2205 did better. When a catastrophe happened, it... Oh. Mine.
New orders.
We would welcome more volunteers.
Yeah, when a catastrophe happened over there, then it... Well, it... We actually had to do something. Mrs. Brown, the cultivator... Yep.
Good to see a friendly face in these times.
We are spending so many millions on items right now. But it should be worth it. Instead of sugar, the building processes coffee beans. I don't really know if I want that. Cacao instead of fish oil. In return we get a little bit of extra chocolate. Why not?
We're running low on everything, as usual.
Felix tortilla maker, fish oil instead of beef. Effects coffee roaster. Yeah, Sicily will be useful for us.
Aye.
So with all these, we should actually be able to optimize our coffee production quite a bit. The question is where? Again, we need 52 plantations. That means we require a lot of space, and I'm pretty sure I already scouted an area where I could build that, where it might be useful. But again, that was 2 weeks ago. I mean, this here is an island with fertility of coffee, but as we can see, not much space available. And here... Yeah, here we are already going for something else. I don't want to build a new settlement.
Say.
But... not really, I was... Actually, we could do that with all the caoutchouc going somewhere else. Like here in that area. And we could get rid of the caoutchouc area here and do all the rest of the coffee.
Moving in convoy.
That might actually do the trick. Again, we need 52 coffee plantations. But with all the items that we got,
We would welcome more volunteers.
we are actually able to make a few changes. Pretty sure we got that item already, but just in case.
You are here to help?
Also, it works for several different people, for the several different productions. Cacao, cotton, coffee, and plantain. just for a ship. And now I wish I could just order items at my harbor, like for 200% extra price, and then a headhunter would go out and find me the right person. I know we already got her, but still. By the way, can coffee roasters be improved by electricity? Of course not.
Ready for a challenge. We're running low on everything, as usual.
Yeah, I know we now got everything twice. But hey. So many possibilities.
Cargo stations.
But first I need to take care of that bit of caoutchouc production and move it a little bit. How many do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
These fabled lands exist after all.
Yep, and you have to wait for now. There are a few things that are a little bit more important.
But someone has to do it.
Game saved.
There'll be potholes, so watch out.
Is the belt running faster than usual?
Ah, darn it.
Your city has grown uglier.
That's not how I imagined it.
But where to?
So, was I now 3? The forest is unfortunately not making it easier. I assume there won't be a forest left. There will only be caoutchouc. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I actually love the new plantation system. The only thing that really disturbs me is the amount of plantations that you now need in order to supply everything properly. Well then. That already looks way better. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. So for the coffee production. Oh, right. Maybe I should transport some resources over here.
Fleet ready?
Where do we have the resources? Down here. I might even have to increase the size of the city here a little bit.
Game saved.
Actually, not as much as I had feared. Considering that we now have some nice items.
The people celebrate your leadership.
Yeah, we can actually reduce the amount of plantations that we need by 1/3. It also decrease the size of what they need by another 30%. That's good. That's really good. Solves a lot of issues, if you ask me. I mean, at the moment we have here on this island 18 and 9. I hope the grass reappears. but I think it won't. So, now time to put some people in. Now of course here they have a different order. So, number 1 for the coffee plantation. Now there's the arborist. Unfortunately, we can't slot the same item twice. That would actually make the things a bit easier. So again, we need 52 minus 1/3. That would actually be... maths. I hate maths, especially at that at this daytime. Not 20, it would be like 16 or something like that. Negative 16 would be 42, 32 plantations.
Aye.
There's another one that we can put into a coffee plantation.
Begin the turn.
That means the number changes even further.
Bring her around.
And that's good. So now even with 40%, so if we go for like 30 plantations.
Game saved.
Then it would work.
I could simply go to press. You look as radiant as ever. No changes. Really?
Apparently there was a lack of electricity in some areas.
I may have something for you. Where is your loyalty?
No fields, no work.
Come to watch.
Just say the word.
And of course we need bricks.
Route plotted.
So in theory here the productivity should now skyrocket a little bit. I need to be a bit careful here. If I'm doing everything right, I will be able to get around 20 plantations into this area. And then I will have to build another few with their normal
The
productivity.
people celebrate your leadership. Game saved.
Okay, now we got already 12. With a productivity of 140% each.
You're so generous.
Yes, and I shall always remain generous as long as you are friendly to me.
How could I possibly refuse? Dapper. I've got...
Yeah, that is what they mean with likely, yeah.
We pirates don't barter. How wonderful. You've taken...
Wow. Guess I got tricked by the game into spending more resources than necessary. Okay, apparently we can't build field here, because it still belongs to the beach. So now we got already 16.
Lucky you. Still with a head.
Ah, that one's out of range already. But I told you, 20 plantations. So 20 plantation plus 40%. That means we have now the equivalent of 24 plantations. Already got half for entire production, and as we can see, the new trade union costs 20 influence.
Storeroom's full, boss.
I mean 28, yeah, 28, not 24. So we need 24 additional plantations, and that is something that we can actually squeeze onto this island. That will work. That will work. But the 26 coffee roasters are going way above our obrero budget. So we saved 8, meaning we need, instead of our 52, only 44. Just as a number. But the number is still insane.
Game saved.
Again, whoever balances thought, yeah, that is a great idea. Because someone had to, otherwise it would not be in the game.
Ship constructed.
Yeah, unfortunately the coffee productions are actually larger than the caoutchouc plantations. So, only 14 plantations left. Only 10 more. Time for a coffee peninsula. And we are getting closer. Only 6 plantations left. And I believe that after this I deserve a fucking medal.
Game saved.
Please tell me, is it because of the journaleros
Still
or
a long way
obreros?
to go.
Yeah, they also need coffee, so if I would actually get rid of the coffee for them, we wouldn't have to build that much, but since I want to keep everyone happy, it would only be fair to do it for everyone. So, we now got all our little coffee plantations. And now for the next step, and I'm going to hate myself for that, but first I need to get some more influence.
My analysis is positive.
And we got severe oil issues. Oh well, there are other ways to clear areas, to clear some influence up. So coffee roaster plus 30% productivity. Plus 40% productivity. And 20% less workforce needed. Meaning I can now actually downgrade all of those. Is there actually a shortcut for that? A hotkey? I don't know. It was not what I wanted, okay, because U is usually for upgrade, so I thought D for downgrade would be the right way to go. So, how... 120 journaleros for that. And of course, we need more bricks. Because everything here is fucking expensive.
Aye.
Because the game decides it always needs to stick a giant fuck you in the middle of our face.
There must be.
I guess if we are going to use a mixture
Game
of both,
saved.
normal coffee roasters and advanced coffee roasters, I mean modified coffee roasters.
We need more workers. The more the merrier.
The more the merrier. That actually sounds like an orgy. Okay, and...
Ship constructed.
So again, we need 26 coffee roasteries.
The people celebrate your leadership. The festival has ended. Workforce shortage.
Aye.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know that I'm low on workforce. You don't need to notify me
Your
about
city
that
has
game.
grown uglier.
I'm working on it.
Embarking.
I'm pretty sure by now that this is a waste of resources but works quicker. I just need to make sure that the amount of Herberos does not work against me in the
A
end.
new milestone.
I mean, I've calculated with 7,500 journaleros, so there's that. I mean,
Too many changes.
5,000 journaleros and 7,500 obreros.
Like at you in especially good humor. It's important to be true to oneself.
Oh, I see. There we got a simple ruin. I always knew that the coffee production would be painful. Okay, so we have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 8 of them are working with plus 70%. Meaning they're basically 15.
The festival has ended.
No, not 15, that is a bit too much.
Your city has grown uglier.
This is again a longer episode.
Olio reporting in. Cargo stations.
But hey, sometimes it takes a while to figure something out.
Game saved.
We're in the presence of a virtuoso. We need raw materials.
So now we got 9 plus 2/3 make 15, 16, 17. We could need a few more.
I can teach you how it works.
So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 plus 2/3 makes 20, 21, 22. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Now we got 15 plus 2/3.
Workforce
25.
shortage.
So we can actually get rid of these.
A bold new expedition.
Yeah, I don't have time for expeditions now. I have another mission to solve here. Okay, maybe I overdid it here a little bit.
With just a bit more heart.
I didn't want to get rid of
Gather
all
more
our obreros. Yeah, that should do a trick. And about that, we need a little bit more Jonalero workforce.
Workforce shortage. The festival has ended. Your city has grown uglier.
So that should now actually solve our little workforce issue. And now I need to balance the amount of Joraleros and Obreros that we have a little bit.
Game saved.
For example, here in this city.
A check copy? You look as radiant as ever. Uncompromising journalism.
I hope that all works in our
We are
favor
out
in
of
the end.
room. Of course. Come join us.
Full output storage.
Olio reporting in.
Okay, so we just increased our coffee production heavily. Okay, so, yeah, coffee.
New orders.
It might actually be that I need another coffee ship.
Aye.
Just because of a sheer amount. So that is Tombola. Tiguaran can be excluded. Except... And then we can soon add the next coffee ship. And we can get rid of the coffee production that we had over here.
Much obliged.
I know that now only one of the New World cities is supplied with coffee. But that is something I can live with. So we need to make sure that people are able to handle everything, that our ships are able to handle everything. Meaning we will have to increase the size of our harbor a little bit. One, two, three, 4, 5. Yeah, that should now do the trick. We can now supply a way larger amount of coffee. Missing electricity. Because we could actually need more oil. But do we have enough oil? We don't. So yeah, in the next episode we are going to increase the oil production. Just to make sure that our capital and the other cities can be supplied properly. But for now, I'm just happy that we were able to deal with the coffee disaster. They're all running low. I guess it is because we expanded our industry island so much.
I had no idea I was so prolific.
Because we have now here 4 oil plants, and previously we had like 3. So I guess I just have to get more oil somewhere else.
It's a surprise inspection.
Oh yeah, we will do something about that. As I said, in the next episode. Now it's time to take a thumbnail of this one, and it will be easy. Either we go for the roasteries.
Well, you've cultivated quite the thirst.
So much coffee everywhere. Yeah, that is definitely our coffee island. And game, for your timing, you're an asshole. And of course it was in one of the oil refineries. I would actually think we have enough oil refineries.
Very well.
But apparently we don't.
No more space here.
By the way, why are we having fish oil productions here? We don't need them. Okay, so... Whew, that was a huge chunk of work. So again, in the next episode we are going for oil, and then we are going for the other productions that still need adjustment. I mean, we did with penny farthings. If I recall correctly, yeah, checking with the wares calculator we did, and the spectacles we did, the clockmakers we
It's all
didn't.
prepared. Loot doesn't indeed taste half as bad as they say.
Yeah, gramophones, we never had gramophones.
To be true to oneself.
Okay, oil, clockmakers and light bulbs, those are the next steps. And after that, we can actually increase this city in size to have more influence available. And then we can go for the production, for the investor productions, and then hopefully we can finally go for the Sunken Treasures DLC. And with that, yeah, I can only say I hope you liked it. If yes, please consider giving this video a thumbs up. It's always a great feedback for me. It makes me happy. it shows me that all this effort of dealing with 52 coffee plantations is in the end actually worth it. Ha! Okay, now I can put here the empty compounds again. And yeah, if you have any feedback, questions or whatsoever, then don't hesitate and use the comment section, and I will make sure to read it all. And if you want to get in contact with me or the community directly, then feel free to join our community Discord. You will find an invitation link in the video description below. And yeah, if you want to get notified whenever I upload something new, then just make sure that you are subscribed to the channel and that notifications are activated. I'm really looking forward to these increased numbers. 20,000 investors, I'm coming. Yeah, with that, I say goodbye and see you in the next episode. Bye bye.